Restaurants in New York are a driving force in the state's economy. In 2011, the restaurant industry exceeded $31 billion in sales, according to the National Restaurant Association, and those sales generate tremendous tax revenues. But despite those big numbers, restaurant workers often lack many benefits. For example, more than half of food industry workers don't have paid sick leave.
They don't pay the day off, but you can take the day off. They absolutely do not want you to come in because they don't want you to get everybody else sick.
No, you don't get that day paid.
You don't get that?
No, at all.
In fact, a new study published by the Community Service Society, an advocacy group that fights economic disparity, says that the lack of paid sick leave forces many to work with runny noses, coughs, and fevers. The reason? Because they just can't afford to take the time off.
If they don't pay you, a lot of employees, I think, they might, they might just come in even though they're sick because they don't want to lose their money.
Which leads to the uncomfortable thought that whenever you go to a restaurant, you could be served by a waiter who might make you sick. The Community Service Survey estimated that nearly 1.6 million New Yorkers don't have paid sick days. Councilwoman Gail Brewer from Manhattan's Upper West Side is pushing a legislation that would require all New York City businesses to offer their employees paid sick days.
There are about 3 different issues. Number one, the intro paid sick time would apply to businesses that have over 5 employees. If the employee is sick, he or she would get 5 days off. If your business has more than 20 employees or 20 or more employees, then you would get 9 days off. If your business is under 5 employees, as I indicated, you would not be part of the program. You wouldn't be part of the payroll paperwork. But if you're sick as an employee and you take a day off, you wouldn't get paid, but you wouldn't get fired.
But some owners and managers do provide benefits. For example, Yuri Mayeda from La Palapa, a Mexican restaurant, believes that giving such benefits encourages more motivation and loyalty from employees.
If your workers are unhappy, how are they going to give good service? How are they going to justify anything? They'll just be angry.
In this place, we are kind of like a family. So if somebody gets sick, but if they cannot show to work, all they normally doing is a phone call, and we are always see who can cover, and he stay at home. And the next day, if it's necessary to he stay at home again, 2 or 3 days, whatever is necessary. Unfortunately, we have a very nice boss. They always pay if they are sick for 2 or 3 days. That's one of the best things we have.
Councilwoman Brewer says not giving sick leave to restaurant workers doesn't make sense.
Everybody who's complaining about this bill can take a day off if they're sick.
And one of her concerns is that opposing this bill will generate costs in the long run, causing poor health for restaurant workers. For New York Ahead, Valentin Cataldo, New York City.